Hello folks, how are you doing? It's a little sneaky stream on a Saturday. Oh, alt, there we go. How is everyone? I put in some more accumulators. I have 750 accumulators now. I'm still waiting for this this iron to go, and then we'll fill in the middle of the accumulator bit, I guess. Oh, good lord. How is everyone? I made a decision. I'm gonna have to learn train signaling. Nothing very complicated, but we need to get a train up over here. What would be the best way to do that? If you tried turning off coal. Oh yes, I took out the... I don't have any steam things anymore, which means in the nights, the accumulators come on, and there you go. So for an hour, it's been electric mining drills came on once. That was one train trip journey, I guess. So we're on full solar power for now, and then in the mornings the solar panels go into overdrive to recharge the accumulators and then just die down to regular levels, which is barely anything right now because the factory is backed up because I can't research anything else to make because I don't have blue science pack production, which is what we're going to do today. Some of the stuff that we need to sort out though. Stone, we're very low on it. There's like a close patch there, but there's a big patch up there. Should probably go get the big patch. We're sorted for iron for the foreseeable future, I think. 2.4 thousand bullets there. We're still weak around here because of the exposed corner. We're okay for copper for a little while, but we will need a copper mine, probably this one, because it's so big. 8.6 million. Uranium down there. Next up though, this is the best oil place I can see, which means we'd have to run a train down to the oil and then like up here. I might put this wall like there, move this one to there or something, and then put the train drop off here and just have it feed into the same oil place, you know. Because these aren't enough up here. They're enough to get started, and that's what I want to do today. I've put in 2 lines running back into the middle of the factory because we want to put on these lines sulfur and plastic. It seems a little bit loud. I'm just going to turn down the game sound a little bit. Don't know if it was, but... Don't use any oil. I need it. Oh shit, I ran out. I'm gonna get some more. I did try Factorio, but I bounced off it so hard. It's got a pretty steep learning curve early on, but once you're in it, it just grabs you. How far away from your character can you build? This far. Alright, so that's the accumulators on. And the charge never goes anywhere near. It gets down to like here, I think. With the whole factory on, I imagine it would go down about half, but I think this can power triple what's happening now through the night. I did some very rough calculations. You really need a speed belt factory. You know, I do. I do. That's just another thing that I'll put on the list, though. There we go. And this, the solar panels are already coming back on. So these should switch off in a minute and then go into charge mode. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go, and the charge. And so it's barely touched the accumulators there. Okay. So we have limited everything over here, unfortunately. So I burned all my oil and turned it all into sulfuric acid to make batteries, which we did. And then we've got a little accumulator factory over there. So what we really need now is plastic, right? So that's in chemical plants, and it's coal and petroleum gas. Well, we'll just put that down here then. And we'll do this a little spaced out. I mean, we're going to have to strip all this out anyway. It's the really unfortunate thing. We can just hook on here, can't we? It doesn't know which way it's supposed to be going aesthetically. And then long handles, right? Yeah. Where are they? Doing all of this really messy. But, you know, we do everything messy, don't we? There we go. I think this will work. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. It works. Lovely. Built a train yesterday. Yes, there's one over here. It works and everything. It's just not really doing much right now because we're hardly using anything. So every hour or so it goes and picks up more iron ore because we're not really burning all that much. And you see how much the pollution has died down? It's another pretty big yield over there. But I'm gonna go for this one because it's bigger. Alright, so that's plastic and this stuff, isn't it? Sulfur. Sorted. So now the belt I very hastily put in just needs to work now. We've got to get some night vision on the go. So this goes down here, and then I run it through here, and then down here. Right. So we've got it to like the main bit of the factory. I also changed this so it's not feeding directly off the belt now. It's a filter inserter that will only take those sorts of clips off. And I've stored up like a little of this. Because what we could do is start feeding on the better bullets. But I mean, at this point, we may as well wait for the uranium bullets, you know. I'm not engaging in colonialism. There's no story actually in the game. So I am going to assume that this is Earth. And the aliens are... They landed and invaded. And I'm the last surviving person. And the aliens are racists. And all like Hitler. Yes, that's that sounds about right. Okay, so what do we need that we don't have for blue science packs then? We've got the engine unit, we've got the sulfur. So we need advanced circuit production. Okay, we can do that. Although I noticed that sulfur hasn't made it back here, so let's go see where the problem is in the chain. What? It really take me that long to get sulfur hooked up? Oh, I guess so. It just takes a while to get down here. Okay, so copper cable, electronic circuits. So what I'm going to do for these is build dedicated... I'm going to make this again. A dedicated green circuit machine down here. Somewhere. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. Beautiful it is. This thing like needs to turn off here. If I put green production here, and leave space to the left of it because we always need green things, right? Then underneath that we can put the red one. So I'm just going to rebuild what I've got up there. So we need...
Hello there.
That can be copper. Ooh, thank you very much, Richard Pix. Very clever for the the subscription there. Good lord. Look at that solar field. Yeah, it's pretty cool, eh? Can that go there? Is there any reason to put this further away from the bar? I mean, I guess, you know, just in case. Oh, thank you very much for the host. Shark butt soup. What is it with the names today? Do the aliens attack less if you're on solar? Well, it means you burn less coal because you're not burning coal for power, so you produce less pollution on the whole. So the pollution clouds are less likely to reach the alien bases, which is when they attack you. Like, these ones out here will like never attack me. They'll just sit there unless I attack them or the pollution cloud reaches them. Like right now I'm getting attacked occasionally from here and occasionally from there because the pollution cloud's reaching it and causing it to spawn new little alien fellows. When this comes on, because there's so many machines here, when this activates, this whole area just goes up and it starts getting hammered. Okay, and then underneath is iron, right? Yeah. And then we do long handles. So I need just tons of these. Tons of those. Just chew through inserters. I need fast inserter production as well, really. I never liked the aliens aspect of this game. They don't seem too well integrated. I don't mind them myself. I mean, I like the enemy aspect more than in Satisfactory. Can I copy from this far away? I can. Holy shit. That's really handy. Alright, so how are we doing this? That works. God, this is a fucking mess here. But it all works, I think. Let's see. Yep, it works. Okay, so this just needs to be hooked up. That's unfortunate. There we go. Now No, you can't do it with 2, unfortunately. Unless we use big ones. Now we need to feed off here. It's easy enough. It's right there. And we got it. Just seems like they're mostly a minor annoyance. Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, it depends how diligent you are in avoiding them. I can see them being really overwhelming if you're not like, if you don't anticipate them attacking you and you just do nothing about defense. I'm gonna put in another bunch of producey factories. Either your defenses are good enough and you're fine, or they're not and you're screwed. Yeah, I suppose. There's not much of a mid-ground to it. Which I don't mind. I like building a big defense. And feeling safe. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we need plastic, we need copper, and electronic circuits. Oh, look, they came on. I don't know. I quite like them. I could, because I know how to deal with them now, I could do with the enemies being much harder and coming faster, but you can turn all that up in the options. I'm just a big coward, so I don't. Okay, so we want advanced circuits, right? I wonder what's the best way to do this. So what do they need most? They need copper cable most. What if we do dedicated copper cable production for them, and then we run one belt down that has both these and plastic underneath them? We could do that. That is doable. I'm going to try that. It's probably going to be very silly, but... What do I need here? Just a ton of these. I guess we'll try and make it so that this is expandable too. Make them faster now because I picked up a bunch of things. So I'll put one in first. We'll see if we can get this to work. Want to draw off the other side here though. I don't know why, but I am. We could just run this through, couldn't we? That just acts like a belt balancer, doesn't it? There's no reason not to do that, really. Yeah, I'll call that. That's a victory. Okay. So what this needs now is this, right? Hello, people saying hi in the chat. I'll just run this all the way down to the end and duck it under this. The whole belt's going under. For now. Put this somewhere better later. Might need to replace all of this with fast belts. Okay, so we need the sulfur as well for... Pretend like we're going to use the plastic for something else, which, you know, we might do. Didn't know you had a Twitch channel. A lot of people don't. That's how I like it. Too many people turn up, I get scared. There we go, we got red thing production. How quickly did they eat these green circuits? I reckon we can put like another one of these in easy. I like this new method of doing things where we leave ourselves enough space. It frightens me. red thing production sorted, isn't it? Not too shabby. Red makers are hungry but run slow. Yeah, these are fine. They're all running fine. Yeah. I mean, we'll eventually run out of copper up there, I think. Oh my god, this would need to be rebalanced after it, wouldn't it? Or there'd just be nothing on this path at all. Still, but that's not good, is it? No. Well, I'm not sure this works, but there we go. One copper cable will feed about 6 red circuits. Yeah, I've seen that now, given how much more quickly these put out than these. So only one of these actually turns on like every so often, doesn't it? I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just space we've lost there, because most of these aren't doing anything. But it'd be better to have these feeding onto a belt. Well, we have those, right? So we've got engines up there, we've got sulfur over there. Engines, right? Okay. So where do we want to put this then? I think just down the bottom here. But then, where are we going to go with all this iron and copper? So we run into a wall here, don't we? Which is unfortunate. Well, we're sorted with engines. I'm just going to leave this for now. I'm happy with this. I mean, we can always just put more in, can't we? Except we won't actually have to put in quite so many copper cable factories. We could put these closer together. And we could have like just a few of them that feed onto a belt that they draw from. Yep. Well, that's for future Sean to worry about. Then again, I feel like we're going to need way more than this. If we want to make a lot of blue stuff quickly. Where can we even run that to? Running out of space to run belts through here, but this is where it needs to go, unfortunately. You run blues up here and then along the outside. Yeah, alright. Let's reluctantly fix this then. Grumble, grumble. Not that I'm happy about the fact that they draw relatively slowly on the copper. I mean, that's what you want, right? So I'll leave 3 in. do a fast belt because it's always... I don't like running copper down belts. Really. How am I always running out of belts? Very nice look and Nagel. I had a moment in PUBG last night where I got the drop on someone who was hiding in a room and ran in with an automatic shotgun, and they had an assault rifle, and I fired every shot in the shotgun and missed all of them, and they emptied the entire clip at me and missed every shot. we did no damage to each other whatsoever. It was really shameful. But then I reloaded and killed them. Good gun battle. I enjoyed it, even though it was shameful. So this will be enough for our purposes right now, which is just to produce blue science packs. Ugh, how annoying. You don't need to put them every one, but every two is fine. There we go. I like it when the wires are all straight. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. Those copper factories are enough to feed all these. These are just pretty slow. Hope we're producing enough plastic up there. Yeah, it looks fine. Plastic just flies off, assuming that you've got enough gas. Are we on 2K? This doesn't need to be on the fast belt. What is this actually? And probably the copper doesn't either, given how quickly, how slowly it's being drawn. That is compact oil. Probably too compact. I was like, I'm gonna have to strip it all out anyway when I get advanced oil processing, so, you know, I'll take all this up. Okay. So we have all of the available things here, don't we? quite a lot of space here. Like, I'm probably going to have to expand into because I've sort of hit a wall. But we'll deal with that when it comes to it. For now, I want 10 assembling machines. Oh, I have 10. Probably too compact here, isn't it? I also don't know how much I'm gonna need to expand out to the edge, so I'm gonna like have to run this over to the side and then down. Have you done cliffs? I haven't made them yet. Unfortunately. Where do I want to come over with this? Like there, right? Now, unfortunately, if we pass them on this side, what will that do? Okay, so they'll go down the top there. Look at them go. It's cute. All right. So yeah, I could be getting rid of the cliffs around here, couldn't I? Giving myself a little bit more space. Some of them work well as choke points. Not that that's how I've actually been utilizing them. Okay, yeah, I can just about afford to send them up there. What do I need here? 8 of those. Oh, I'm semi proud of this setup and semi very worried that it's not going to work at all. I'm leaning towards it's not going to work at all, but we'll see. That's annoying. It must be symmetrical. Everything else about this base is perfect. How well is a different story. Yeah. I'm feeling fine. We'll put a little extra on the end there. I'm feeling confident. Now I just need to figure out where I'm sending this. I reckon along the top here. I mean, we've already got enough stuff running here. It's already ugly enough. We may as well just give up at this point. It's a philosophy I use towards a lot of aspects of my life. Half belt of sulfur suffice. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed it for anything else, so I decided to send a whole belt of that and plastic down. We'll need a lot more of those. I got the space is 50% main bus, 50% spaghetti. That's usually how it ends up. There's no reason for these to be fast ones, is it? I'm not going to have enough of them. It's just wasting power. Like, I never want to expand to the amount of space it would take to make an actual, like, proper main bus of, like, all the available things you'd need. So I have, like, a generalized one. And then I just sort of work with the rest of what is needed, you know. I get close enough and then sort of give up. No one's allowed to question the efficiency of having two belts stuck under one instead of one belt stuck under two. You're not allowed, because I said. It's my channel. So I don't need to. I'm not going to have to balance this, am I? They're not going to be putting them on quickly enough to back up. Yet, anyway. How much longer are you streaming for? Probably another couple of hours. Righty ho. So we need a little overflow chest. So we don't. So we can store some up. Needs be. Wonderful. Now we can pick something to research for the first time in a very long time. Advanced oil processing, lasers. I mean, we're gonna need lasers. You always need lasers. There we go. Research begins. I mean, I guess they get used so slowly that they probably will back up eventually, but meh. Not till we've got hundreds of them, so it's not really going to matter. Oh, I look at them. Don't you just want to drink them? I do. What's happened here? We've got no copper. It's going to be an issue, isn't it? Looks like... Aha. Some genius reversed one of the tiles there. I wonder who that was. I wonder who logged into my game and deliberately turned around one of my transport belts, thus depriving me of copper. Whoever it was is evil. Okay, so everything's just come back on now. Because we're now using things, because we're researching, which is using science packs, which turns everything back on again. Laser turrets. Ooh, I want them. Let's get advanced oil processing first. I'm not really going to use it till I've got the other thing set up. This far out and away from any iron, we're going to be using laser turrets down there, so we need them. I bet it was Cav. Cav snuck in and deliberately. Look at this. Everything's stopped now because we ran out of copper plates. There we go. It's very slowly coming back on. Once it's backed up everywhere, it'll make it all the way down the belt again. Cav doesn't know how to do that. I think if Cav played this game, they would spend the entire time walking close to a base, and then when an enemy came, they would scream and run away. And they would walk back and forth and run away from the enemies and back again, just probably indefinitely. Until like the power cut in the house or something like that. Laser turrets. Oh, there's so much we can get now. Uranium processing. Oh, we can get electric furnaces, which is really going to stress our solar panels out, probably. We're going to get laser turrets. You need that big brassy swing track for Rube Goldberg machines whenever you look at the factory. Yeah. Electric furnaces would mean I wouldn't have to run coal down one side of the belt, which would mean our smelting would dramatically increase at the cost of lots of draw on the solar panels and the accumulators, which might be enough to get through that. Which would, I mean, we just have to put down a lot more of these, but we will run out of space eventually. That's the problem. Feeling stressed and anxious lately, these streams help me to relax. Oh, I'm very glad. There's a lot of space, I think, for like too many people when they start out streaming. This, I'm doing my internet professional bit here. They look at what the single most popular people on the scene are doing, and then they just try and copy that because they're like, well, obviously people want to see that, so I'm going to do that. And that's not really like, there's tons of people trying to do that. You need a lot of people doing very chill stuff as well. There's a whole market there. I'm going to talk like a capitalist. For people who aren't very good at games, or just play them to relax themselves and like don't try all that hard. Lazy, chill people. The world needs more of them. Speaking of chill, more cluster truck. Oh god, that wasn't chill, that was incredibly stressful. Maybe there are 2 bends in that there, instead of just the 1 bend. Efficiency. Alright, so our blue packs all started up again. Looks like we're getting copper down there, which means all of our red things are on. There we go. We're rolling again. I just giggled at the way they take something off a belt. It's like, yoink. Why does that make me laugh? There's personality to them. Hey Sean, how are your holidays? I didn't die. So, an astounding success. We're gonna need more copper. Unfortunately. I mean, we can put a few on now, just like this. Throw this on there. Just to speed it up a little bit. But we are gonna run out down here. Worrying. Damn, these ones are also taking stone, so that's no good. I'll either have to just ignore this little bit or put some on deliberately in the middle and then use filters to sort them. Laser turrets. Awesome. I like laser turrets. Let's go for the electric furnace, eh? Stone brick. That might be a problem. I think we've basically run out of stone now. Got a few thousand more. Oh, that's going to be enough, isn't it? We can make a whole bunch of furnaces with that. Could you make another copper belt? Yeah, there's lots of ways that we can do this. Like, I haven't put in the other side of the copper smelting, so we're running at half capacity here. We can swap to electric furnaces, which means they'll smelt a lot quicker. We can put faster belts in, so it will transport it down to more of the thing. It'll bring it up from there, and it will stop copper waiting on the belt quite so much, you know. Once we've got electric in, we can take coal off one side of the belt and run copper down both, so we'll be smelting twice as fast, you know. There's lots of ways to speed it up, luckily. Which is good, because we are actually using copper now. It's all less, isn't it, that we've put in. Do these make 2? Is that why they're putting 2? Yeah, 2 times chemical science back. We're running at like half speed, unfortunately. But they will back up in between research and This game gets so complicated after blue science. I think it gets complicated after like green. When you have to start doing oil and stuff. I think I have once booted up a save and messed around with the nuclear fuel. Like a little bit. But I don't really know how to do it. Would building a balancer here be a good idea? I mean, this is.
What's your favourite colour of science?
Thank you very much, Hellworld, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Sorry, I can't talk lately. I like just the red science because it looks like a health potion in a video game. I would drink one of those, even though it's made out of. What are they made out of? Copper and gears. How are we looking? Let's see. So with much more stuff on, with the miners going as well, it looks like they drain like a third of the way. But as long as they don't run out and it doesn't take all day to recharge the things, it looks like they're being recharged in a couple of hours. Then we're alright, aren't we? I probably need more though. Especially once we get laser turrets on the go, because they just fucking chew through your power, the laser turrets. Unfortunately, this is not being used at all. Just gonna do that for a bit, right? Because it doesn't matter where this is being fed from, and I want that out the way so that I can. There we go. These are just transporting that to the other side of the belt. So with those doing that, these will come on and actually use up. Like, you know, they've got a few hundred left to each one, really. These have like under 2,000. 65. Yeah, one of them's got 4.1, which is kind of annoying. I could just give up on this and just put accumulators over the iron. There wouldn't be any real difference. But it would be a waste. Wouldn't it? Let's see, they're all recharged now. 3.75. I wish it would tell you how much you use on average in like a day period. 1 day night cycle. That's new. Oh, look at this. They've popped a little base down right next to me. Isn't that great? We're pretty sparse around here as well because I've had to duck underneath the cliff there. Put another couple in. I'm gonna just put a couple of guns in. I'm a little worried about that. How did that happen? Right. Oh, there's so much production science pack. I mean, what? Oh, holy fuck. Electric furnaces and rails? That's really weird. I'm going to stand on a belt and go to the bathroom, folks. I will be back very shortly. Entertain yourselves for a couple of minutes. Hello, I've returned. I could totally mess with this shit, couldn't I? Says Cav, don't you dare. Oh, good lord. Alright, so that's... I mean, rail ain't too hard. How many of those do you need even? Because I feel like I... Oh no. 1,500? 300? Holy shit. It doesn't really use them for all that much. Maybe you use them for more stuff later. All these. Holy shit. That's really expensive. I would have made a proper bus if I knew about how much more complicated the end was now. It's really tough. It produces 3 potions. That's still a lot. Modular armor. Aren't we close to getting another type of armor? Yeah, let's go for that, right? Because we get the electric engine and advanced electronics too, and then we can get power armor. We'll get that after energy weapon damage. And then it's train time, isn't it? Holy shit. We've got to get rid of that. We need steel. I mean, that is like right in the way. Oh, you see a little gun there. How cute. I didn't like doing that. That didn't make me feel good. Alright, so advanced electronics 300. That'd take forever. We could just like double this and double this. Couldn't we? I think I might do that. Hang on. Copy paste. Shame they don't seem to evolve flying and such. I mean, it's plastic were fine. These were fine as long as the copper holds out, which it seems to be doing so far. So we may as well speed it up a little. Probably fine. I'm just gonna go that far for now. I never have enough long-handed inserters, I swear. I don't know what it is. I just always run out of them. What's that one got a light next to it? Oh, it's because that used to be the end, didn't it? Mm-hmm. There we go. Should probably put some lights up here as well. Okay, beautiful. We can see what we're doing now. So we've expanded the red circuit a fair bit. And now we will see how much that backs up. And then based on how much that backs up, we will expand the blue science as well. It looks like this is keeping pace fairly easily. As are these. We could have just done red science production down here really big and fed into blues somewhere else. I'm gonna pop another 3 on. There we go. Oh, well. Oh, the break in the blue circuits has meant we've been doing no research for a while. How sad. Alright. What needs to happen here? I need to go fight. I don't have the tank yet, though. I'm nowhere close. Am I? Can I go for the tank? Let's see. What does it take? I can go for the tank. Okay, so military free, then tank. Because we need to start building a proper rail network, including get to this crude oil down here. No one's typed in the chat for a little while, so I'm just going to type anything to see if it still works. Yeah, there we go. You might want to main bust it's a little bit thicker. You're going to start suffering for iron throughput with only 2 lanes of iron. Yeah, this is frequently a problem.
Hello there.
Have you tried Satisfactory? It good.
Thank you very much, Hardy Roach. Yes, I really like Satisfactory a whole lot. I just picked something up by accident. What was it? I think it was this. Was it? Yeah. Yes, I'm waiting for them to release the next update for it. And then I'm probably going to start over. I don't actually want to use all of my red science. What are they called? Things. Whatever the hell they are. These advanced circuits. I don't want to use all of them, so I will allow this to back up and now and get to the chest and like fill up. Which I think it will do eventually. Yeah. I actually now remember watching you stream it, so that was a waste of some question. Yes, maybe. Yeah, so I'm thinking we get a tank, we clear the way to this. And probably take out the ones that are still spawning on us, right? This one causes me problems. I always know that only 2 lanes of iron ends up you run into problems. But I always just build it like that. And then later I'm like, oh no, it's too close together. I should have left myself more space. What can you do, eh? I'm probably gonna have to delete this wall and move it further down. How are we doing? Fine. Okay, I was gonna go for the power armor, but I'm gonna swap now and go to try and go for tanks. Combat shotgun. Poison. Then we need a train. We need a stone train as well. What would the best thing to do be? I've already kind of committed to the spaghetti now, so I might just keep rolling with it. We're like nearly using all of our side slaps here, so not quite. I'd need to put a few more on, really, if we wanted it to back up. But it's close enough. Research is not fully fed by like 3 or 4 of these. Between 3 and 5, I think it is. We have enough space and resources to put on extra blue science packs. Tank. Got enough stuff to build one. Explosives, though. I'm not making explosives, so I'm not going to have any shells. How do you make explosives? Where are they? Let's see. Okay, coal, sulfur, and water. I need to go make an explosives factory. Let's do that. So I'll just pop that in here. a lot of pipes. I'm just going to be very lazy and put it somewhere sort of close to... There we go. Where the existing things are. There we go. That's easy enough. We're making explosives. I don't know how many you need. Are you the same Sean that's on YouTube? Well, there's probably lots of people called Sean on YouTube. I'm one of them. I'm also on Twitch. I should change my YouTube username to Sean from Twitch, shouldn't I? And on Twitter I can be Sean from MySpace. Just keep cycling through them. Okay, so cool. We're not going to need that many, are we? Cannon shell, explosive cannon shell. What's the difference? This has less piercing power, but does more explosion damage. So I'm guessing with the cannon shell, you need to like nail what you're aiming at, whereas the explosive one could like blow up packs of enemies. Sean from Skype, but it'll be your Discord username. Alright, so I just want regular ones, I think. I mainly want to be destroying bases. And why am I holding one regular clip? Must have just picked it up from somewhere. And then we'll grab some armor piercing bullets to go in its face. The face is what I've decided to call the machine gun that's on the tank. What was the first website you ever had an account for? Oh, jeez. I can't even remember back that far. Yeah, you always need explosives, right? Oh shit! I can make cliff explosives now. Let's see how they work. This is a fairly empty area, right? Let's give it a look. Hopefully, I don't just kill myself. Hey, check that out. That makes no sense spatially at all. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Okay, so I wanted to get rid of this one. Unfortunately, we know what's going to happen here, right? It's going to explode all of my solar panels, isn't it? You can just tell. No, apparently it just hurts cliffs. It's nice, though. It's gonna be easier to get around now. We can make those. Tanks. Tanks a lot. Okay, the other thing I wanted, we're starting to see purples already now. I want the power armor, right? Which means I need lubricant, then electric engine. It'd be very funny if it caused a chain of explosions that destroyed all the stuff. That would not be funny. That would be horrible. I would hate if that happened. Carried around one battery. Okay, so what do I need here? I need plastic and I need steel. Rockets. Let's grab a whole bunch of plastic. And then we need a whole bunch of steel. And we'll make 50 cannon shells and then a tank. Lubricant finished. Lovely. Anyone know if Sean has ever played Bauer as You? I know the answer to that. Not telling you though. Why is this slowed down? Oh, it's copper. Copper again. Yeah, I have played it. I actually played it just the other day. I streamed it ages ago and I booted it back up and... Let's see, okay, so I need just steel, that's it. I played 2 levels and then quit again. So it just hurts my head too much. Power armor. We can start getting some night vision and exoskeleton legs and things. Dropping frames / freezing. Oh no! My bitrate's taken a dive. What's happened there? Cav, what are you doing? It's not good. Hopefully it should stabilize fairly soon. I hope you can still hear me, folks. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Okay, make a note of that. It's enough shells for now. Let's make a tank and then... let's see. I am showing green now. No, hang on. Still flickering. Let me know how it's going, folks. I wanted to get rid of this for a while. Let me take a look. Let's give it's running. Okay, it looks green to me now. Yeah, I'll just assume. Alright, so like right there. Wonderful. Yeah, it works. I'll just take it as red. Okay. So we have a tank in our pocket, funnily enough. Oh, there's a flamethrower on it. I didn't know that. cannon shell. There we are. See, so we tab to go to different things, right? Well, let's do a loop at the edge and see if we can destroy a bunch. Eh? They ran at me. Like right at me. Let's get this first. I didn't know the tank had a flamethrower. Is that new? Seems like there's a lot more cliffs in the map generation than there used to be. Oh, they're slowing me down. Oh no. Just crashing through the bases seems to be the quickest way to get rid of them. Lovely. Alright, what else do we want? Ooh, exoskeleton. Kinda need the sun to come back up. It's a very large forest. This looks so terrible on the stream when it's just a little V. Ah, it's getting lighter now. I'm gonna keep backing off to heal because I'm a big coward. Robotics. Oh, we can start making the robot frames. Interesting. I'm gonna get laser turret shooting speed though. It's just picking the tank up. There's lots of good stuff here. I kind of want to boost lasers, considering I'm going to have to rely on them further out now. That's always good. As is mining productivity. I need more ways in and out of this base. There we go. It's taking a little longer throughout the day. Kind of got to sort copper out at some point. Should ideally be a fast transport belt. I mean, you know, I only need one factory making them just full time when I'm not there, so I can just grab a stack of them. So let's just do that. Can you grab from that side? Well, we'll see. Let's do a filter. Just tell it to grab. It's going to be messy, this, but when aren't we messy? There we go. I should have done that a very long time ago, shouldn't I? Have we achieved maximum science? We have not yet, no. Unfortunately. One side of this belt is like... backed up and the other one is overdrawn. So what if we balance them back before this split? There we go. And as long as we don't look further up the belt, then it's solved forever. Yes. We don't have to worry about this happening here. I like the science igloos. I like those as well. Who knows what's happening in there? It's great though. They're having ideas. If we get rid of this one and this one, then loop around to that, we'll sort of have stopped most of the... Should I though? Or should I stay on track and trying to get a oil train set up? I don't know, I'm just all over the place. Don't know where to begin. There's lots of different ways we could take this now. We could craft a bunch of electric furnaces. Ooh, little attack up there. we could go and get rid of more biter nests. We're driving on wood, I decided. What should we get? I don't really need the substations right now. Train braking force matters more when you've got more trains. Robotics leads to a whole bunch of shit. Logistics robots. I mean, we're close to having logistics robots. Let's get them. Killing nests advances their evolution more quickly. I mean, I just want rid of this one because it's attacking me in an annoying place. This one isn't like so bad, really. Oops. Because it's not hitting the walls. And then I just need this one gone so I can build next to the... I'm going to get rid of this so they don't stop attacking my gate. Right. Okay. The tank, too big to fit through that gap. I'm gonna run out of iron soon. We can probably swap this back over now. Wow, let's really open things up. Discharge defense. Explosive rocketry. Let's get construction robots. Ghost rebuild timeout plus 168 hours. What the hell does that mean? Hehehehe. Are you sure it's a good idea to have the only entrance on the railway line? I will build another one. I was just sure that train wasn't gonna move then. See, this can be attacked from anywhere really, except directly north. So hopefully these go for this. These can attack that all they want, as far as I'm concerned. There's a big wall of trees, which is nice. Holy shit, look this. Some of these are still going. It's gonna take forever. We're basically out of stone. Like less than 1,000 stone left. 1k altogether. Shameful. I don't know why that's shameful. We're running out of coal as well. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to be using a ton of coal for much longer. Reset robots, then wall yourself into a 1x1 square and play the rest of the game by remote controlling the robots. Is that even possible? That sounds fun. Personal robot part. What's going to help me with logistics robots, right? It's going to have to build, let's see, battery, electrical engine. And that takes engines and lubricant. Are we going to have to run engines all the way up the other side of the factory? Or can we, like, handcraft a bunch and then have robots do it? Just have robots do that instead. You'll need walls for the stone mine. I've got a bunch of walls in a chest, luckily. Ooh, look at that. Can they even get off there? Don't know. So that'll probably be our stone. Right now, though, I'm concerned about... I think I'm concerned about oil the most. This still isn't getting damaged. Which is nice. Have we got roboports? Yeah. I don't know where you build those. Let's see. Roboport, we've got it. No, plastic production is slowed down. Because we don't have much oil coming out of there. It's not good. We need an oil train on the go. Unfortunately now, every single one of these is being stolen by the fast belt thing. Let's just go to 300 so that we don't run out of green science packs. Saying that though, we can put more of these in, but of course we're struggling with the iron now as well. Sticks, robots, trash slots, speed, cargo size. This looks hectic. Oh, just you wait. Speed doesn't really matter. There. Don't know what I want here. I'll boost turrets again. Just don't want them getting destroyed. I mean, the way to deal with the iron situation is to get rid of these stone furnaces. Replace them with electric ones, and then we can immediately start burning twice as much faster than we currently are. so that won't be an issue. Didn't I make a little place where I can just like grab a whole bunch of these? Yeah, I did. So Roboport. We need steel plates and we need chips. I think I have a steel box as well. These won't be backing up now though, because we haven't had a steady supply of iron, which is very sad. Still, you only need to put the roboports in once and then they're there. So, roboports cover an area like this. And robots can service things in the area, right? Supply it. So we want the whole base covered with a supply. And we want all the walls to be inside the construction area. Wow, we can really boost energy weapon damage before we head out there. This is amazing. Now the robots can fly around and repair walls that get hurt, and they can also service. They can transport things between different chests on the logistics network, which is nice. Just need them all to be linked together. Put one there. So now if we put in repair packs and constructor robots, if like a wall gets damaged up there, a robot will fly out to it, repair it, and fly back, which is really nice. This is just fixing the walls up here, because I know they're going to have to go there. They also build your blueprints and destroy things you mark for deconstruction. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? They're so good. I'm a big fan. Alright, we have walls. We don't need these gun turrets, but there's nowhere I'm going to be able to put them. What we do need is a bunch of laser turrets, right? So we need a whole bunch of batteries. Let's go get some batteries and start handcrafting those. Look at that pathetic plastic production. It's terrible. I'm going to take the other batteries too. Then we need to grab some green science, if we have any around. I like games that are like plate spinning. The more you add onto the network, the more power it needs, and to get better power you need to upgrade something else, and that causes you to run out of materials elsewhere, so then you need to fix that. It's just constantly breaking and fixing things. It's great fun. 20 of them should be enough. So I've got 2, and I'm making 18, so that's 20. Wonderful. How are we looking down there? I gotta take the tank, don't I? Oh, this is complaining because I can. That wants to fix that, but doesn't have a constructor robot. And we can't handcraft one because we need to make it with lubricant, which is unfortunate. What a mess, eh? Why is it always nighttime when I leave the base? What am I gonna need here? Put them in when I'm coming back up. Hope that's enough. I don't anticipate this one will get attacked all that much. It's just going to be a bunch of oil refineries. Are they very polluting? I mean, I know they are in reality. Yeah. Look at them. What are they doing? Well, they're worrying me is what they're doing. Yeah, just about. Right, so here's our crude oil patch. Here's the base. That's too close to it for my liking. Covered my tank in green alien shit. Probably not, but look, they're trying to like. Why are they gathering up here? What are they doing? I guess that's the gathering place for these, is it? Oh, whatever. I guess it's quite close. Is there any way to delete a patch of land? Because then we could just isolate that base without having to go destroy it. Not doing that. Got some grenades on me. This is the top rightmost one, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, great. So it's just this. Very lazy. No, I'm not going to burn it. Probably enough space. Whoops. We just need to be able to get one of these, a pump jack in, which we'll make one. I think they're only 4x4 though, and also have laser turrets around the outside. That's too close though. We also don't need this much wall extending over here for no reason. Or do we? I'm not actually sure about that. We'll leave that in until we've put the train in. Just in case. I don't have any modular armor right now. I am gonna make some power armor and put a little laser cannon in it because it's cute. Okay, so pump jacks, like that's the closest to the north wall, isn't it? And then we don't need all that much space with these because you don't have to like route around them. I guess space to have storage as well would probably be good. Is he starting again? Of course not. This is a tiny little base that is going to be where I pick oil up from. This is my main base over here. Look, it's still going. What do we want? Shooting speed. I'm just putting all my research into making sure this place isn't going to collapse without me. I guess I could staff boost. Ugh. Oh god, jeez. I just stretched out and my right arm touched something unexpected and I thought there was someone standing next to me and I jumped. Inserter capacity, yeah, whatever. Make the walls 50 thick. I will not. Okay, so I'm gonna put them like that. Upgrade planner. What's that do? Can you automatically like tell your See, it would be good if that was the end there, wouldn't it? But that's probably going to be too close, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure. If I could get the pump jack in there along with the laser turret. Yep. I'm moving the wall up. We'll have space for the train. There we go. That's good enough. I am actually going to take this wall up just so it looks nicer. You can press Control C, Control V to copy without a blueprint item being created. Oh, wonderful, because I hate these things. Whoops. I don't even know how to throw them away. I see. So yellow belts will get upgraded to... Yeah, I get it. Click, 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 click. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me later and I have to do it again. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh no, I need one more spot to... get the train in or something like that, and I have to take this wall out and replace it again. They're all in. None of them are ghosts. And I made exactly enough to go all the way around it. It's weird. So we need 9 pump jacks. And to connect this place up, I guess we can put some storage in the middle, right? I don't think we have all that much stuff on us. Nah, I need steel and such. We can hook this up to the electricity network, though. Doesn't have to look nice. We're not going to be here much. Oh, none of these are connected. I was wondering why it was letting me get away with putting them so far apart. Yeah, I just want to make, you know, fuck this. That's annoyed me. Not using poles. No poles. Actually, you know, there's a chance they could get like splash damage or something and cut off the power. So, yeah, no poles. We're not doing it. I refuse. Where do I want to go? So, like northeast sort of thing? Through the trees, though. From the power up the coast. Waiting for little saboteur bugs. I think they only attack defenses and sources of production. Is that correct? What do I want here? This, because I want to put some substations in there. If you hold down the mouse while you run it, yeah, I knew that. I just wasn't doing it there because I wasn't exactly sure where I was going. Let's grab some resources, choking our factory further. Righty ho. Fluid wagon. So pumps. Are they what? Insert into fluid wagons? I've got coal up there I can use as fuel. I think. They aren't actively drawn to power poles, but will attack them if they're in the way. I see. Well, there's a chance they form there and then run around here and end up hitting the power poles. So we'll just have to see if that happens. If it happens, it happens. Is this game like calming sim or stressful strategy game? It depends how studiously you prepare your defenses. If you stay on it, you're sorted. If you don't, then you're fucked. Right, so this should all be on now. So we got power down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of pipes. I have pipes around somewhere, don't I? Whoops. I keep accidentally right-clicking on things and then breaking my factory. There we go. I don't have pipes because these aren't getting fed. Is it a tower defense game? Well, how it works is there's these little alien bases. Let's see if we can see one. This one I've destroyed. Like, my buildings that create pollution, like these are going creating pollution. That spreads out on the map in this cloud. When it touches bases like this one, they absorb the pollution and they spawn these little creatures. When there's like a big group of them, they run at the source of the pollution and try to destroy everything in the way, which is what the wall's for. But if you don't build a lot of defenses, then you just get overwhelmed and destroyed. And it's one where it's generally pretty simple. As long as you stay on upgrading your defenses and maintaining them. If you don't, it's pretty easy to get into like a death spiral, I imagine, where if they get through and they disable, say, your power grid and you're using just laser turrets or something, then you're done for. Need more steel. don't think they'll attack that. I hope they don't. Anyway, it is kind of in the way. Well, we'll see. Cough, cough, cough. Even worse, you're a colonizer on their planet. Wasn't the old tutorial like you'd crashed a ship on their planet and you're trying to launch a rocket to leave? Because that's sort of acceptable. Ten kinds are worried about this going on over here. Build the substation. We need to clear out our inventory sometime because it's getting very messy. Right. Substation went there. So we can cover a big area with substations. Let's put all these on first. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, I miscounted. I am a fool. Well, we don't want to hook these up yet, because these create pollution, right? Yeah, quite a lot, actually. Shit. That's not good. As much pollution as a miner.
Hello there.
Then we have to be...
Onwards to the next skull color.
Ah, thank you very much, Komiyan _ for subscribing for 4 months. That's too kind. I don't want to create one of them. I want to click these. Not really sure how this works. I'm not sure how a lot of things in this game work, to be fair. Let's use a little bit more of this. There we go. And then we'll put the trains on. That's going to take forever. Right. I hope this is enough laser turrets. Yield from all mining drills and pump jacks. That's good for pump jacks. Like, they actually run low is the annoying thing. Like, over time, they run out of oil, but they never completely run out. They just run, like, quite dry. Okay, so I want the train station there. So that'll be train. Then fluid. Do we want to do 3 fluid wagons? It's not going very far, is it? 2 would probably be fine. I mean, we can always upgrade it if we've got to. 2. That's good, isn't it? Then again, if we... I don't actually want to hook them up yet, really. Stay around here. Need a whole bunch of these. So I'm unclear how these work as well. Pumps is what does it, right? I'm writing an essay about decolonization, Sean, and that's not okay. Well, what is our player character here supposed to do? You can't go have a conversation with them. Say sorry, I'm stuck. Please don't eat me. Yeah, it looks like they're ignoring the electric pole, luckily. They're peaceful to begin with. What do we have to do then? Just live without... I mean, if the game had options, you could just make a little farm. A little house, not pollute the area. I could do that. We need one more. Most of the walls are on. I guess we can start hooking these up. Kind of want to be able to walk around, though. That's the thing. Yeah, whatever. I'm not actually going to be here most of the time, am I? Substation. So we just want to get like the rest of the stuff in and we're good. Yeah. It's just ugly. There we go. That's all of them hooked up and pumping. What do we want to research here? That will take forever, unfortunately. Let's do some quicker ones first. Personal roboport, why not? Just need enough fuel to like kickstart this train. Oh. Well, shit. That ain't good, is it? Oh, I burnt a bit. You know what we're gonna need here? I'm gonna need a roboport. Like in the center, full of robots. Or with some robots in. And then Heelys. Did the laser shoot the wall? No, Spitter got a hit off. I mean, it would take them an exceptionally long time to actually get through here, but that's still worrying. Alright, let's see how these are supposed to work then. Oh, look, they like open up. Oh shit, look at that. That's fancy. How do they work then? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I'm guessing that. Start boosting our future robot fleet. New colonial outpost. This is just a sneaky little mining outpost. It's bringing oil up. There's nothing wrong with that. It's allowed. So let's see. Huh. What? Only one of these appears to be working. Why isn't it going into this one? Is it just all being taken by the first pump it's hitting? I guess that's how it works, right? Because the pump will actively draw things through. So if a pump has access to an intersection, it will pump out all of the fluid from the pipe. So I guess that's how that works. Which means if we want to fill both of these at the same time or equally, we need to cut that like there. And like go around. Now all three of them are drawing from there. It's very odd. I guess because it's... Oh, who the hell knows? Pipe flow is weird. Yeah, it seems it. Oh well. That should stop soon. There we go. So this is train station Curtis Stalesky, which we're going to turn into oil pickup 420. Worker robot speed finished. Let's keep getting the little ones for now. Okay, so now this is now a polluter, which means it's under attack. seeing more and more medium spitters and medium biters. When we start getting the big ones, I'm going to be worried. I like what these are doing because that's so odd. They're like grouping up there because there's like not enough space here, I guess. You can also build pumps in the middle of your pipes to boost the flow. I mean, as long as it fills up, I'm happy with it. Then we need to get some suggested tutorial basic logistics system. No, I know how to do it. I don't. But we'll find out. What happened to my tank? Is that in my inventory? Accumulators are doing okay. It's night now, so if we like this amount of laser turrets isn't going to be enough to seriously damage it, I don't think, but you can see them very briefly like being drawn on when it spikes. Okay, this sort of works, doesn't it? It won't really be sorted until we can come back with some robots and repair packs. We need automatic repair pack production, and then we need to come back and just like jam 1,000 in there so we don't have to think about it ever again. Now we just have to think about where this is going to go. I kind of want to put it here. New tag. No, you could do that. Yeah. Which would mean running it up here and then stopping like there. So I didn't really leave myself enough space up here to run a train in. Unfortunately, going up and to the right is just cutting through a forest. And then there's more forests on the way. Well, let's use all of our grenades. I could go north and around the forest. Actually, probably safer in the long run. Let's go make some more rails as well. I can craft 44 now. I mean, the small ones just evaporate the moment they're touched. destroy the biter base over there just to reduce pressure. That is a bad one, isn't it? That is in a bad place. Yeah. I don't like doing this. It actually makes them spawn larger from other places, I believe. Hope you can't drive into the sea. Could have also just put like a single wall there with one laser turret behind it and just had them walk into it all day. But, you know. Might do that. Alright. It's a little bit of pressure off this base. $88 rails. That's not enough rails. Trying to make a smooth ride, you know. Whoops. Fuck. I hate placing train tracks. There we go. Alright, let's go make some rails. Love how chuggy the vehicle engine is. Yeah, a wood-fed tank is an interesting idea, isn't it? Can't you just place a few turrets near the congregation area? I could do, but they'd be running into it all day, which would cost me in ammo or energy, because, you know, depending on whether I'm shooting bullets or lasers at them. Hey, it looks like we've backed up a little bit on some stuff. That's nice. Stone, iron sticks, and steel, isn't it? It's actually a little worrying given that we need stone. And we've basically exhausted all of our stone. None. Yeah, I have like 191. And then 28. Let's do it. Since it's night. solar panels are about to come back on, but still only down to about a third. 2.5. And it should slow down and reverse now before it gets halfway empty, hopefully. Ah, it's still falling. I guess it is taking a little longer for each day to fill them. But as long as they're lasting the night, yeah. Looks like it's getting about halfway empty now. What if you also consider the uranium mine you might do? Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna learn how to do it. I'm gonna have a mine there, so I'm gonna run stuff on this. And I'm gonna do that by figuring out how the rail system works. Robots will hammer your grid when you do them. Yeah, I'll need a more sustainable source of power, or I will need to put in like double the amount of accumulators and solar panels. As long as you have enough energy storage to last the night, you're good. And then you just need enough solar panels to fill it again. So it's how long each day you're at max with the solar panels, which will be a little bit longer each time until eventually you get to the next night before the accumulators are filled again. I'm getting attacked. I don't often get attacked up there. What's new base to worry about? Really big police. Ooh, look at that. I have to go leave a scanner down there so I can see what's going on. I've got radars. Okay, what the hell was I doing? I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Yep, absolutely blanked on it. Wait, I was making a railway, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. It'd also be neat if it damaged your machines or impaired the efficiency of furnaces. No, it wouldn't. I mean, it would if they also gave you a way to manage it. Because they don't really, beyond turn everything off and wait for the pollution to go away. You need rail production for the next. That is true. I'm just going to hook this up manually, though. And then I will, once I've got the stone train in, because I have no stone in the base, so setting up automatic production seems a bit of a fool's errand right now. Oh, laser turrets are done. Flying speed. Why not? Let's pop a radar down there as well. This one's a bit more of a trek. The game could be more engaging with the biters, I think. It should be less spreadsheety on when they're going to spawn big enemies and more like, this space is about to send a big fucking enemy at you, you know. So right now it's a little underwhelming. Let's just pop one in the middle. Now we can see. And we'll scan down here, see if we can see anything else. Maybe make a car. You know, that probably would be a good idea. I just hadn't bothered at all. I always crash the cars. Wood. So immediately crashed it. And again. So I think the signaling system just causes the trains to check if there is a train on the section of track in front of them. I think that's what it does. I watched the tutorial on it a very long time ago. And then if there is one, it won't. Okay, what's the best way to go about doing this? I need to blow up these cliffs, don't I? Which means going to get some explosives. There we go, and I can stop here. Can I make like a gate there? I mean, I could do, but I'm going to take this wall off anyway, aren't I? So it doesn't matter. If there's a train before the next signal, a signal will be red and prevent other trains from going to that bit of track. Okay. I'll be able to figure it out, I'm sure. Right. Where are my grenades? Sorry, trees. Really sorry. Ow. I deserved that. So what I'm thinking about doing is just expanding a little. Not only enough to have the train like be able to stop here, just, you know. I mean, this isn't getting hit anyway, is it? So grenading yourself to own the trees. If you're having multiple trains, you'll probably want to run 2 tracks, 1 in each direction. Yeah, well, I might put the uranium on its own track, or I might make a very sort of short interchange thing if they have to cross through each other. So, you know. We can probably just run that wall straight down. Like, the extra space I need is not all that much. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Making a short junction would be cheaper. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'll probably do, even though it means they will slow each other down on the occasion. Oops. I like how cliff explosives know to just blow up cliffs. And that's it. And grenades know not to blow up cliffs, they just blow up trees. It's very nice of them. Not enough rails. Why? What am I running out of? Stone, of course. Cargo size. Uranium processing. Ooh. I don't want to start messing with that yet. Guess let's start making these. Oh, we're so close and everything. You gonna play the FF7 remake? Of course I am, yeah. Definitely. Let's grab some stone and we'll make some more rails. Are you done yet? Hey, look. There's none coming up. Holy shit, finally. We exhausted our first iron patch. How exciting. We can clear out now. And then I'll fill in the middle with accumulators, probably off stream. Unfortunately, these two still need to be powered for a bit. Very good. There we go, it's turning on. What's it doing? Stone, and let's make that train station. Look how slow that's coming in. This was so low on resources. Stone's done too. It's annoying. Holy shit. Just so badly hooked up all of these miners over here. Good, we've still got some stone. Let's go with the train stop. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need a whole bunch of these. Some of these. Then what else are we gonna need to feed coal then? That's just to see where I need to go with this. Oops. Like that, right? And way more gates. Oh, it's so cute. Another cute little train station. Oh, that's annoying though. Well, cliff thing time, because we need to bring it up to here so that we can actually get inside. I almost tried to click away at the crafting window. Wow. Oh, blimey. Oh god, I just heard Cav go. What's that about? Any old school teen PUBG games? I played with Cav the other day. It's the first time Cav had played it, and it went as you'd expect from the first time someone playing it. Tenandra, we're gonna call this oil drop off. So can we send this train up? Can we see if this works? Oil drop off. Go. Is that on stream? Yeah, that was on Catch stream. So I'm just gonna reroute the guns around here. There we go. Nice and snug. So now we want to pump out, do we? Like that? Maybe. Can we go around? Oh, thank God we can. Right. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to convince myself that that is true here. Can't be bothered counting, so we're doing this. I'm just going to delete every 2. Shit, there's already one on the wall. Got to use that one. If you're off by 1 with the turrets, it's just majorly depressing, you know. Again, I don't think we're going to be getting attacked from this direction. Still. Am I really creating regular inserters right now? That is so depressing. I need a robot to just bring me 50 of them all the time. There we go. Is the wall moved? We. What do we need here then? This is annoying because obviously we need to strip all this out now in order to like and move oil storage down here really. You know what I mean? Let's go get some steel. It's like basically no petroleum gas, so that can all be moved around. In fact, fuck it, that can be directly moved around. Yeah, taking this up. It should just disperse the gas into the atmosphere. Doesn't moving liquids lose what's in the pipes? Yeah, but there's barely any gas in here. Should cut this off. Oh yeah, they're still piping in. Whatever. They're stopping now. I'm going to sacrifice a little oil, by which I mean a lot of oil, in order to set this up properly. Good lord. I don't like how the game gives you simple oil processing and then you set it up and then you can really quickly research advanced oil processing where you just don't want to, you have to pull it back up again. So there's no problem with just storing crude like straight off the train, is there? There's no reason not to do that, right? And then we can just feed things from here. Seems fine. I'll have to make a lot more of these. What else do we want? Rocket fuel. Alright. More logistics slots. So add weight condition, empty, right? Station oil pickup, full. There we go. Now we need to get fuel for this train. So all these jacks should come on now, and then this place will probably start polluting down here. So that fills up really quickly, actually. So the train's going to be moving a lot. Go like one over, isn't it? Just going to do it with a box for now. In fact, let's not be rubbish. The problem is I'm going to have to run coal, like a coal line, right through where I'm going to be rebuilding everything. So I'm just going to be tearing this out to make it go around whatever factory things I build next time, aren't I? Make your trains run on rocket fuel. Can you do that? Each wagon holds as much as 3 tanks. Really? It seems like they're just flying, though. It's just like... They empty almost immediately. Oh, and that's gone. I'm going to put fast inserts even. Is it those pumps because it's being pumped out 3 times? Is that how that works? Let's get up there and connect this. Let's just do that. I like having this stuff all be underground, but it's kind of a waste of pipes. So that's only one of these connected though, unfortunately, isn't it? There we go. Lovely. I've managed to make spaghetti out of barely anything here. Alright, so It is filling up with coal. It's just barely ever going to be here. Have you not researched stack inserts? I have, yeah, I think. I've got those. Yeah, stack inserts, which I can go replace over there. But I haven't been burning any resources quickly enough for them to come off. I mean, like, look at that. It's like, it's barely draining at all. He doesn't have plastic production for the red circuit. Yeah, I do. I got red circuits. Just running very low on resources over here. Mainly plastic, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, because I disabled plastic production again, didn't I? Casses. Well, we can sort that out next time. I think... I mean, we've got a lot of these now. And if we drop one down, click on it, we can go to Advanced Oil Processing, which will split it to heavy, light, and petroleum gas. More gas as well. It's bullshit. So we'll do that, and we'll make like 3 batches of tanks, and we'll fill them all up. We'll hook that back up to the petroleum, and that get sulfur and plastic going again. And we can store the rest of it. It's nice to have actual oil, finally. I like the animation on the pumps, it's cute. I need to balance this so that it's exactly the same. So one fills up quicker than the other one, because it's pumping straight into that pump and not going over here. Not that it matters, really. Nice. This one hasn't been attacked, which is nice. The train will slow down a lot once it runs out of stockpiled oil in the outpost. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there are a lot of pump jacks here. I think we're good, right? There's nothing else I need to do there. No. Yeah, that's working. Okay, so next time, when we're back, we need to put oil production back in on the advanced oil production, which we can do in this area. Start stockpiling all the different types of oils and gases. We'll keep researching stuff. We need to make ourselves a suit of armor that we can put things in. Mainly night vision goggles so that, you know, the stream doesn't look so dark when it's nighttime. We need to put in more guns up here, apparently. And then we'll work on getting robot production up and going. Particularly construction robots. And we'll make a repair pack, like, production factory that feeds into a logistics slot that the robots can access. So that I won't have to walk around fixing the walls when the little gets a shot off. I think we're looking alright though. Look at that. Terrible. Look at that. It's taken several hits right there. This piece of wall. We're alright. Like, it's just I'd like that up and running before they start. It starts spawning big ones. Big ones are tougher. Then we've got iron, we've got oil sorted. For now, anyway. Then we need a stone train, a copper train. I'm not going to mess with uranium yet. Oh, tired now. Yeah. I mean, the problem is because I'm so scared of... Like, I'd want to do copper round here, in and there. Just run it out the top. So it never has to interact with this train at all. They're still getting nowhere. Nor are they. Good job they don't attack tracks, isn't it? Or you'd need walls along the whole of the tracks with laser turrets and everything. It doesn't look like this produces enough enough pollution to really be a problem, which is nice. Yeah, so that like could go in here down to there. I just don't know what I'm gonna do about stone, really. Stone, like if I want it to be near where stone is actually being used in the factory, then it would have to cross this one. But I could also just sneak it in here where there's nothing, and then just run a fast belt down, you know, down here with stone on it. That would be fine. And it would just be like a straight train up to like there. And then none of my trains would actually have to interact with the other trains, and I wouldn't have to learn signals. Yeah. They're getting nowhere, they are. When I start seeing big uns, though, I'm going to panic. Oh, we made a lot of process? What am I trying to say? We made a lot of progress. Stream. Yes. Eventually, I'm going to need, like, a power outpost, which is just... That wouldn't even produce any pollution, would it? So it wouldn't get attacked. I need a big open area where I can just go, like, throw down 7,000 solar panels. Oh well, problems for next time. Problems for future Sean to deal with. Coming up on half full there. It's nice. South of the west part of your base might be good. Yeah. Ah well. We can find space, can't we? We can also always just move a wall up as well, like if we wall that off instead, and then to there, we got all this space to play with. Just this big empty space. Just involve building a new wall. Oh, good lord. Well, thank you for tuning into this very lazy stream today. It's been even lower energy than usual, hasn't it? I've taken the Christmas decorations down, as you can see. Let me save the game and quit. And I'll say thanks a lot for the support, for the bits, for the donates and such, and subscriptions as always. I will raid. I guess I'll have to raid Cav or they'll complain, won't they? Alright, let's raid Cav underscore P. There we go. Alright. Thanks a lot, folks. I will be back on Monday. Yes. Bye.